Hey, YouTube. Today I decided to do something different other than sitting on my ass. Decided to, show you guys that I'm about to do, some ground turkey for spaghetti. I'm gonna do the ground turkey ahead of time. So when it's time for me to do the noodles or whatever, then that's all I have to do for now. Is to do the noodles and the sauce. But for now, I'm gonna do the ground turkey. There's gonna be 2 packs, but it's just to have enough ground turkey or whatever I don't use. I'll probably use it for something else. But for now, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna set it up and then show you guys step by step. I should have got all my stuff out, but I just wanted to open up the ground turkey and at least have everything off to the side. So when it's time for me to get the seasoning, at least that would be like ready for me to use. Right. I'm gonna do take the ground turkey out so I can at least have it cooked. I hate cooking, like for real. Like I really, truly hate cooking. The person that did the most cooking was my mom. Right, I kind of stepped up, and it's been 6 years now, 7, 6, since I've been cooking, and I cannot stand to cook. So, like I said, I'm still learning how to do the small, basic stuff. And it's not really basic, but it's just the fact that I wanted to do something to have the meat off to the side, so when I do everything else, it won't be so major. Cause I'm tired of It's crazy because that's all I do though. So, being the only child taking care of my dad, it's crazy because my dad don't really cook. So, I do all the cooking. He does everything else. But I gotta do what I gotta do to make sure we both eat. So, it's crazy. I know this is a lot of ground turkey to cook. But like I said, I want to do this before it gets too late. It's only 11:08 here, but still, I want to at least have this off to the side. So, when I do go to the store to get the rest of the stuff, at least I know that this has already been done, cooked, seasoned, everything else like that. So I just want to have this prepared so when it's time for me to do everything else will be ready for this to be mixed with everything else, with the noodles and the sauce. I just want to have the ground turkey done, at least. Like I said, I know this is too much, but I really don't want to have 1 pack out and then don't cook it. Like it's a waste of money or food stamps to end up doing it. So It's better for me to do both packs. Like I say, I can use half for the spaghetti, the other half will be for like tacos or whatever for later. I don't want to use too much, but I just want to, like I said, cook this before it gets too late. And I don't want to wait like another. I don't want to wait like another day or next week or later this week. And then it's like turning like colors. So I'm gonna sit here and let it cook. Why is it cook? Like when it's cooking, I'm gonna get my seasoning stuff out and then let that cook. So while that's cooking, I can get my seasoning stuff for it. It's really difficult to cook when you have to pick and choose what kind of seasoning to put on it. But I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna figure it out step by step. It's kind of like freestyle at this point. When it's freestyle, then I'm gonna do what I want to do. But when it's not freestyle, I kind of do like the regular seasoning. I'll probably just do a few seasons to it, and then leave it alone. Let it cook. I know that it's, I know good and well that it's not the right stuff for it. I know that this is for taco season, whatever. This is taco season, but some of the stuff that I have that is not meant for certain stuff like this. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I mean, what I don't have is I have Lorry's, but one of my things I don't have because I ran out. So I gotta do what I gotta do to kind of compromise until I go to the store. That's why I don't want to wait until later because it's too much work and you're the only one cooking. So I gotta compromise on what I have here. So I know this is good. It goes for anything. You could grill it, whatever, but this is like some healthy alternative stuff that you could use. So it works out wonders as well. I do have pepper and everything else to go with it. I just want to, like I said, cook and make sure this is off to the side. So I have it turned up a little bit to kind of help out with the cook mode, like the cooking and stuff like that. I know I need to turn it down, but it's a work in progress because it's a lot of meat. It's a lot of meat for just 2 people. That's like the craziest situation ever. It's like it's too much for 2 people. But when you're doing spaghetti or whatever, that's the best thing to do. I have the smaller noodles, so it's not going to take too much of my time to try to combine this and the smaller noodles together. I just know that I at least want to get this over with. So, like I said, it's like a work in progress. So trying to cook 2 pounds of fucking ground turkey into one small pan. I know I need to get a bigger pan, bigger skillet to cook. I just haven't found the right one. I know I could go to Walmart, Target, Macy's, whatever, to find something that's way bigger. I know TikTok Shop has them. I know that I could do that, or Amazon. Amazon mainly has them too, but I just haven't really took time to actually take what I have in my cart out for kitchen stuff. Um, I'm gonna pretty much move out of this apartment and probably to something bigger. I think once we move out into something bigger, then I'll probably get it. I don't want to move and then buy my stuff and then move. Then my stuff is here. That would be mad because I waste my money and my energy on that. So I'm gonna just work what I got, and that's just this. Um, this is why I don't like cooking at all. Cause it's too much work, and you gotta put too much muscle into this. Like for real, you gotta put too much muscle into stuff like this. It's annoying, and it's a pain in the ass when you gotta put too much muscle. Excuse my, that's my other phone. Excuse that. Um, this is too much. Trying to put your muscle into something, and it's like a 2 or 3 pound worth of meat for 2 people. That's why a lot of people probably go vegan. Like I can't expect for everybody to go vegan. It's like I can't eat beef or pork because I have gout. So I have to at least do chicken, fish, shrimp, stuff like that. I can't really do beef or pork because then, like I said, I get gout. At my age, at the age of 39 and a half, almost 40, I get the whole situation of it. And when I was like younger, in my 20s, I was always eating beef. I was always eating beef and pork and stuff like that. And then once I got into the age I am now, my body was like, eh. I think when I was in my 20s, almost in my 30s, or mid 30s, my body was like, nope. Bitch, you getting older. You can't be eating no beef and pork like you used to. So I don't expect for everybody to freaking change for me just because I can't do it. I mean, I have my cousins that would do that for me, but I don't expect for them to do it. But they do it anyway. So I'm happy that I have cousins like that. And I'm truly happy that I have cousins like that because not all family members would do that. Like, all because I can't do it. All because I can't do beef, I don't expect for everybody to change. Like, at all. I don't expect for everybody to change because I can't do it. Right? It is what it is at one point. Like, it is what it is at one point. Because I don't expect for nobody to have to change because of me. And that's crazy. Right? It is what it is at the end of the day, though. Like it is, it is what it is. I just can't expect for nobody else to change because of me. And I never want them to. Like, for real, I don't expect for anybody to change for me. But that's just them. Like, a lot of people want to change because they know how their bodies are. But I can't go back to that. I can't go back to not eating, to eating beef and pork. I know people like to eat pizza and have like the sausage and pepperoni. For me, I try to, but sometimes I might leave my certain medicines at home, but then I just take off the stuff I can't eat. So it's crazy though. Like I said, this right here is a lot of hard work. Sorry for my phone. Like I said, this is a lot of hard work because it's like 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. Like, no, I think this is my bad. 4.5 pounds, 5 pounds. I mean, if it works out to the way that I don't have to use half of this for later, but it depends on if we do spaghetti. If we do spaghetti, I might use half of this. But if we don't do spaghetti tonight, and it's most likely tacos, cool. Or burritos, cool. Because then I don't have to worry about the fact that I don't have to worry about like not having like no food or meat for like the rest of the week. Because it's all here. I mean, I had the past couple of days to do this, but I wanted to thaw it out completely before I cook it. I think that's what I was planning on doing anyway. Was to let it thaw out completely before I decide to cook it. I know that you're supposed to put it like in cold water or whatever, but I don't want to leave food like this or meat like this out all night. So I could put it in put it in the fridge, like I could put it in oh man. I could put it like in the sink and whatever, go back and forth. But at the end of the day, I might not want to keep doing it. I mean, I might have other stuff that I might need to do. And to constantly do it like this, like putting it back and forth, it's not going to be fair. I think before I even season it, I want to make sure my meat is fully cooked. Like I want to make sure my meat is fully cooked before I start seasoning it, because to me, it may not even be done all the way, like through and through. So I want to cook it before I just cook my meat before I season it. It might be backwards, it might be wrong, but I don't think it's right or wrong how to do ground turkey. To me, like I said, this is why I don't cook. I might be doing this wrong, but I've been doing like this for a cool minute already. I see people doing it different, but for me, I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's a right or wrong. As long as you end up cooking it so it won't be pink like it is now. Like, I wanted to make sure it's through and through cooked. I'm not trying to get nobody sick because it's not pink. I mean, it's not cooked all the way. Like, if I wanted something pink, I would have had like a good, some candy or something if I wanted something pink. I just want to make sure everything is set. So, I mean, I could have done this meat separately and then put it together, like after I got done. But I think it's most likely this oven, the stove that I cannot stand. Because I don't know if it's hot enough, if I need to turn it down, I need to turn it up. It's not cool. You're trying to, if you can cook something and you trying to make sure everything is cooked through and through, and it's like, it's not cool. It's the oven. I mean, it's the stove. I mean, burn anything else, I just think it's a stove. It's like, I guarantee you I could walk off and come back and let it cook before I season it. But I want to make sure my meat is smashed up pretty good. Hold on. want to make sure my stuff is like cooked, like my meat is smashed pretty good enough for me to make sure it's all the way cooked. I should have broke it down more before I did it, but then it's not gonna do no good because I don't have a big enough skillet. Like I don't have a big enough skillet at all. But I'm trying to smash my meat up a little more, or a lot more. Like I don't want it to be, I don't know why I'm so used to like smashing it up. Like I'm so used to just smashing it to where that it's small enough for people to chew it. Like I need a bigger skillet. I think I need a bigger skillet. Like if I had a bigger skillet, it probably would have been different. Like this is crazy for YouTube. Like I'm not a big fan. I'm definitely not a big fan of cooking. Like I'm not a big fan of cooking at all. Oh, I guess I have to turn it up to make it cook more. But I'm still trying to. I just don't understand how people like to cook. Like for real, I don't get how people like to cook. I guess everybody's different on cooking. I guess everybody's different on cooking. 'Cause my attention span is really low. It's like my attention span is really low. I'm just trying to understand how people really want to stand in front of a stove and cook. Now I know how my mom was feeling when she was the only one cooking. My mom been cooking since she was little, and she was cooking for her family. And her family that was waiting on her, like her sisters and whatnot, was waiting on her to come home from school or whatever, and then have to probably do her homework or whatever back in her day. To end up cooking, like doing like have to end up doing her homework or whatever, and then turn around, gotta go to the store. It's crazy. Like back in that days, they gotta do the ones that do all the cooking. This is crazy. I have to really turn it up for it to cook. really have to turn the fire up just to get this shit to cook. Y'all hear it? This is a life of me, completely. This is a life of me. I'm still trying to debate on. I'm still trying to debate on if we're gonna have tacos tonight. Trying to debate if we're gonna have tacos tonight or not. I mean, if we're gonna have spaghetti, at least I know that I don't have to do too much because I'm gonna cook this and put it to the side. And do everything else later. Like the pasta. I mean the noodles and stuff later. So this is crazy. I know I'm the type of person that, like I said, my patience level is completely low. This is just the life for me. I have to make sure I eat. I'm gonna take care of my dad and make sure he eat. It's like I don't know. Like I don't know if this is freaking sexy or not for a female to even to cook though. I mean I know it's sexy, but I don't know if it's sexy for most dudes to see a plus size female cooking. So like I said, I'm gonna cook this. Drain the meat and then put my seasoning stuff together. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure this is fully like I said, I want to make sure this shit is fully cooked through and through. Okay. Now I need to drain the meat. This is embarrassing now. So I'm gonna do it the cheat way. Like, well, do it the cheat way. I think some of it. I think some of it went out. Oh yeah. But it went out. I wanted to do the cheat way. I wanted to do the cheat way and have like the bowl underneath. Instead of taking it to the sink. Like, that's the main thing I did not want to do. Is to take it to the sink. Okay. The fact that the handle was messed up. So I decided to do the cheat way and decided to bring it over here. So I don't want to do all this and then be mad because my fucking meat fell. I know what I should have done. My bad. I know what I should have done. I should have done the like onion bell peppers and cooked it with this. But I don't feel like I waited too late. I got waited too late. I mean, I could have still done it, but my bad. Somebody's walking by my door. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this down some. I'm gonna, and then give me a spoon. So I need to get a spoon. And so I need to start seasoning. I try not to overpower it because I am heavy-handed. That's the main thing about you cooking is when you end up heavy-handed. That's the part that I can't stand. That's when I'm heavy-handed. I might not even use the taco mix, like completely. I may not even use the taco mix because this has everything into one, I think. Yeah, this have everything into one. So probably I'm gonna use the taco mix. That's right. I might add some water. I might add some water to it. So like I'm gonna add some water to it to give some juice to it. I know